All right. So here we are, just minutes after India's match versus Pakistan in the T20 World Cup. Manas, what did we just witness?
So disappointing. At least I thought the bowlers will take wickets, but even that didn't happen.
No, but the thing is that we are not used to seeing this, right? Nobody's used to seeing this. See, if it's a World Cup match, if it's India versus Pakistan, we are supposed to win, aren't we?
Yeah, but I think records are meant to be broken,
Hmm.
and one day it had to be. But we had that legacy from I think 30 years. No, we never lost a
Yeah.
World Cup match.
So
It's
I
so
started
disappointing.
watching cricket when I was this young, okay, and and probably I told you right. This was the first series that I watched, the '92 World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, and from that point of time, we have been beating Pakistan World Cup. So what will the Mocha Mocha ad makers do now?
I think the ad had already lost its shine. They
Okay.
were overdoing it, and I think
uh,
it'll come to an end now.
Come to an
Hopefully,
end. No, probably they will come up with something different.
correct.
Okay, so I'm sure the ad makers are already writing an ad for it now that, or probably they had already shot something. Okay, for a Pakistan victory as well. Okay, so Anas, I think officially my childhood is over. Okay, I thought it was over when Tendulkar retired. Okay, but I think cricket wise, because I mean that's what they say, right? When India beat Australia at the Gabba, right? A lot of Australians thought, their childhood is over
Yeah.
because they've never seen something like that, right? And now we've seen Pakistan beat India. But Manas, I think credit should be given where it is due. It was a clinical, professional performance by the Pakistan cricket team, wasn't it?
Yeah, both in the batting as well as bowling. In the bowling, we know Shaheen took the first few. Uh, it was a peach of a delivery to Rohit, and again, an unplayable ball for Rahul as well. So that kind of set up the tone for Pakistan because after that, India was just 6 for 2, and it
Hmm.
obviously builds up pressure. And if not for that partnership by Pant and Kohli, I think we would have suffered a batting collapse there. Like when you see the score at 6 for 2, those memories come back.
Yeah,
When
England match, West Indies match. Okay, I was actually
yeah,
remembering the West Indies match. Oh my God, what's happening in this World Cup? Okay, the South Africa match probably. I mean, they were
yeah,
like 80 for 7 and all of that.
mhm,
Okay, yes, I think Shaheen Shah Afridi. I mean, as I told you in the morning, right? I heard a lot about him. I wanted to see him,
mhm,
but
mhm.
I was not expecting he would showcase all his skills against India. Same thing, Babar Azam. I was telling you in the morning, right?
Yeah,
I heard a lot of him. I wanted to watch him bat, but unfortunately, he chose this match to watch him bat. I mean, yes, 6 for 2, all right, and there was a recovery, 150. Even at the break, right? I thought it was a good score, but then
mhm.
the batsmen they didn't even give a chance, did they?
Yeah. So 150 was a par score, but I think 150 to 170 is the par. Like so,
Mm-hmm.
150 was on the lower par so score, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the batsmen were again playing brilliantly. They started slow, but they were used to the conditions. They have played a lot on these UAE pitches, like we discussed in our earlier videos. So wouldn't have been so difficult for them to get used to those conditions, and they just started playing. Never lost a wicket,
Mm-hmm.
and with a 10 wicket victory, they won against us.
So,
So
so I was just reading in cricket for that. You know what? There are fireworks, there are celebrations in Karachi, okay, and all of that. Probably Pakistan fans like you and me, right? They would have been waiting for 29 years and
mhm.
well deserved win for Pakistan. So, just two questions about this match, Manas, to end it, okay? So, it's a huge wake up call for India, isn't it?
Yeah, so now they have to win, I guess, all of their remaining matches. Pretty difficult, but like Virat said, it's just the first game. Uh, it's a tough pill to swallow, but there are still many games to go.
So, I think there's going to
Hopefully,
be a
they catch up.
nervous 1 week. Will we be able to sleep well? Okay, because one more loss against New Zealand and we're virtually out of the competition.
Correct, but yeah, we do have a chance. The players didn't. It's just the first match. Players weren't in the like they didn't play for a long time except for the warm-up games. So
Mhm.
hopefully they come back in the next game. That's all I can hope for.
Yeah, the next game is against New Zealand next Sunday. Okay,
Hmm.
and there are going to be some nervous conversations, or you never know what's going to happen. And the next question, Manas, Pakistan, you know what is happening like over the last month or so. I mean, uh, they were the ones who played the most cricket during and after the pandemic, I should
Mhm.
say. I mean, they helped all the teams, and uh, England refused to play, New Zealand refused to play, and Ramesh Raza said, you know what, only when we win, people are going to have a look at us. And do you think they've made a huge statement, not just a win against India, but they are going to be strong contenders for the World Cup title as well?
Yeah, definitely. So earlier as well, when they won Champions Trophy, so again they'll be looking to win again another tournament, ICC tournament. So they are also coming strongly into this tournament, and they also are like among the top four who can qualify into the next round. And all they have to do now is defeat New Zealand, and they'll be into the qualifiers or semifinals, whatever they call it. So yeah, and they would also want that spotlight on them because they have been in news for wrong reasons in the recent times.
Hmm.
So obviously they want to get a better image and shift their base back from UAE to Pakistan maybe.
Yeah, so here we go. Okay, I'm sure all the Pakistani fans will remember this day. Okay, a huge wake up call for India, but I sincerely hope Virat and his team, okay, our India takes this as a motivation, okay, and come back strongly against New Zealand and qualify for the semi-finals as well. So, you remember, Manas, we had another match as well today.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh my God. It seemed like that match happened a long time
yeah,
ago.
ages ago.
Yeah, ages ago with whatever happened in the next 3 hours.
Mm.
Okay. So we had two other Asian teams, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka playing. So it was a decent score on the board, wasn't it? 171, and Bangladesh would have fancied the chances in the halftime.
Yeah, quite nostalgic game because it reminded me of those Sharjah pitches of 2020,
Mm.
beginning 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And Bangladesh did get off to a great start, and uh, like Naeem gave them a brilliant start, and after that, one more player, I think,
Mushfiqur Rahim.
yeah,
Yeah.
contributed enough and got to 172.
Mm-hmm.
Looked enough, and I think most of the participants here as well predicted Mushfiqur or Naeem, but.
Right.
Yeah, even when they started bowling and the first wicket fell, it looked like Sri Lanka never gonna get this.
Mm-hmm.
But then came the birthday boy Rajapakse or
Mm-hmm.
Paksa, I don't know what it is,
Rajapaksha.
and
Charith
Asalanka,
Asalanka.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
finished the
Uh,
game off
I
with
mean,
one over to spare.
honestly, today was the first time I'm seeing him bat. Okay, not seen, never really heard of his name much, but Sri Lanka, as we all know, right? I mean, they have this habit of producing new heroes time and again. Okay, and yeah, I mean, even when they were like some 100 for 3, 100 for 4, they were in a little bit of trouble, weren't they? But what a wonderful innings that was from Asalanka.
Yeah. So obviously, all credit should go to him because he scored 80, and that was majority of the runs what the team needed. So after like one or two wicket, again they could have gone into a collapse, but it's all because of him and Rajapaksa. Otherwise, they wouldn't have won it, of course.
All right, so that was a wonderful, wonderful start for Sri Lanka, and they are off to a winning start. I mean, they've been winning everything. They won 3 on 3 in the
Yeah,
first round and the fourth round as well, and they seem to be really good contenders to make the semifinals as well. All right, so that concludes the Sunday, the Super Sunday, as we call it. Not so super for us Indian fans. And moving on, we have a match between Afghanistan and Scotland tomorrow. Anas, I know, Afghanistan already qualified, Scotland qualified through the group, but considering what's been happening back home in Afghanistan, I'm sure it would be a very, very important match for them.
yeah, definitely. And Afghanistan is also coming through and win, through a win against West Indies, and some of the players have performed brilliantly in that. If you've seen the scorecard, Nabi bowled 4 overs and gave just 2 runs in those
Mm.
4 overs at an economy
Mm-mm-mm.
of 0.5. So they definitely have great bowlers and good batsmen as well. And same with Scotland as well. So I think it's a team of equals again. Uh, Anyone can win it, but Afghanistan might have an edge because they have been playing a lot of cricket recently, and Scotland has not played much except for against these associate nations.
Mm.
So Yeah, learning experience for both the teams as well, because they'll be playing against great teams, I would say, India, New Zealand, and Pakistan as well. So good prospects for both.
Should be a very, very interesting match. As you said, right, Afghanistan have a lot of experience in the recent years, at least the last 2-3 years. They played the Asia Cup, they performed well, and they've been playing. I mean, they got test status, right? I mean, they actually won a test match. They won a couple of test matches as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and so a lot of things to look forward to tomorrow as well. So remember, folks, our contest is still there. Okay, so today there were a few surprises. Asalanka was the man of the match. Nobody predicted. And we got only one right prediction for Shaheen Shah Afridi. Okay, because I know a lot of people, right? We wanted India to win and we went with the Indian players. Okay, so congratulations to the winner, Deepak Agrawala. Okay, I think he has got that knack of picking up who the man of the match is.
He's been winning a lot, no, recently, and even in
Yeah,
the
I mean,
IPL ending, he was
yeah,
winning
I
a lot.
think he won a couple of contests
Yeah.
there as well. So congratulations, Deepak. Well done. Okay, so I know it was a very, very disappointing night, but we sincerely hope India comes back strong and wins the next game against New Zealand, because it's a virtual do-or-die game. So remember, folks, this is going to be the link to predict the man of the match for Afghanistan versus Scotland. So enjoy the match, enjoy the cricket, and keep your predictions coming. Cheers, guys.